Am I to believe you like living in a cell?
I hate it.
Then explain something to me. Why is it that an intelligent individual who hates living in jail refuses to cooperate?
I'm cooperating.
I have more paper on you than my three-time losers. Rain, you're tying my hands. Every time I turn around, you're on report.
Yeah, for what?
Dropping by a country club, visiting a wine cellar. Lucky no one had a breathalyzer, this conversation would be over.
Who reported me?
Immaterial. Look, I've cut you a lot of slack, Rain, because while you ran afoul of the law, I don't think you're a criminal. But hear me. One more infraction and it's back in lockup for the total term of your sentence. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Good. Get back to the clinic, finish your shift, and please, be on time for the van tonight.
Yes, sir.
Well, it isn't my favorite felon.
It was you, wasn't it? You reported me.
Okay, we know that Kyle was in Seattle weeks before he said he was. Was there any plausible explanation for him not getting in touch with you?
Only that he's guilty.
But then why come back here at all?
Because, I don't know, maybe he was watching the trial. He felt sorry for me.
Look, all I'm trying to say is this guy is not playing with the full deck, and confronting him is not going to help. Kyle doesn't get it.
Well, that's it. According to Marley, that's exactly the kind of man who feels justified, confused, angry, who's going to do it again.
Morgan, you tried talking to him, and it only made him angrier. Please, just let it go.
I can't.
You know, this was a close call for him. Now, when he goes back to Seattle, he isn't going to do anything stupid.
But that's just it. Don't you get it? He doesn't seem to think he did anything wrong. He'll definitely do it again.
Where are you going? Morgan?
Oh, thank goodness. I had picked her up without figuring out how I was going to get the door open.
Gangway!
Hey!
Oh, put me down, baby. I'm not gonna break.
Welcome
There
home.
we go. Thank you.
How much does that baby weigh?
Oh, this is my husband's very delicate way of saying that his wife is no longer the sylph-like creature he married.
She blossomed down in Oklahoma.
Yes, I did.
Well, can I help in any way? Maybe get you some tea or something?
Raspberry leaf. It's in the bed.
No, please.
No tea.
more tea.
No, is what
no
I'm saying.
tea.
No tea.
Yes. So, Morgan.
Welcome home, Frankie.
What's wrong?
You said you'd give me a rain check. Of course, if you've changed your mind.
No, I'd like to talk to you. It's just I'm meeting a friend.
A guy?
No, it's a woman, but it is business.
Well, since your appointment's late, can I buy you a drink?
All right.
My man. I would like a vodka rocks and a lady.
Just club soda, please.
I can't tempt you?
No, just club soda.
Okay, make that 2 club sodas. So, man,
Please.
I used to know how to make these stand on end. Hey, well, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. It's just salt.
I'm not used to someone being so nice. To you, the only woman who hasn't run screaming into the night at the sight of me.
Hang on, please.
Lorna? Honey?
I'm on the phone. Yeah. Where have you been? You haven't returned one of my calls.
You know, I've been here 3 times. Didn't you get any of my notes?
I'm sorry. The both of you were worried. I'm sorry.
Was that Felicia?
Yes. Hi. What's going on, Mom? Well, you just disappeared from the studio, and this man is still running around loose, Lorna. I am fine. What's up? Matt has agreed to let us do the interview. Really?
Which means that you've got to be over here as soon as possible. We're going live.
All right. Well, I'll leave now. Lorna, there's something I have to talk to you about, honey. Later. Bye. Do you mind?
You lied to me.
You're right. You caught me. Can I have my gun back, please?
Look, what are you planning, Lorna?
The world's most modern medicines often grow wild. A headache remedy found in every American home comes from this tree. This small plant provides a legendary burn healer. And the best topical analgesics come from this tree and this tree. You'll find these and over 500 more at General Nutrition Centers. We're making herbs a growing part of your life. We can tell you exactly how to use them. So discover all the good that herbs can do. Come to GNC. Here's to your health, America.
Introducing Red Lobster's 20 shrimp and more platters. For a short time, when you order 20 of our succulent shrimp, you get more. Like 20 shrimp with a juicy steak, 20 shrimp with fresh grilled salmon, or 20 shrimp with steaming crab legs. What more could you want? How about a great price? Just $10.99 for all this. And kids get shrimp just $2.99. 20 Red Lobster shrimp with either crab legs, salmon, or steak, just $10.99. So get more tonight, only at Red Lobster.
Oh, Jeff, not feeling good, hon. When Jeffrey catches a cold, we see the pediatrician.
I love my pediatrician. He's my dad.
He recommends Dimetap Elixir.
Doctors have recommended the Dimetap brand over 200 million times. It relieves sneezing, nasal congestion, runny noses.
And Jeffrey really likes the great taste.
Doctors recommend Dimetap for their families and yours.
We have a live-in doctor. He recommends Dimetap Elixir.
Uh-oh, he wants to talk to you. But what about your breath? There, the only mints with that. Retsin stuff for fresh, clean breath.
Good book?
Very.
He's gonna ask you out. But what are you gonna wear?
Listen, are you drinking 10 glasses of water a day or something? Why? Why do you ask that? Because your skin looks so healthy and radiant. Oh, thanks. No, I'm just using this great foaming face wash from Suave. Suave? Really? Yeah. As in better price? Yeah, that's the one.
I'm exhausted. Everybody's got the flu. I just got off a double shift.
But you're staying home tonight, right?
Yeah, come on. I'm going to have a little welcome home celebration for
Well,
Frank.
that's exactly why I should get out of here.
No!
Yeah, give you guys some privacy. I got some errands to run, places to go. So.
People to see. Okay. Look, I want your undivided attention tomorrow.
Well, as soon as I get off shift, I'm all yours.
Okay.
Wait until you see the nursery.
Oh, did the mobile arrive in one piece?
What mobile?
Oh. Why didn't you tell him about Kyle? We know that he's guilty. We know that he lied.
Because they don't want to hear about it, Brett. You know, and I don't blame them. They've been through enough with this trial.
Which is exactly why they'd want to know.
Okay, I'll tell them, all right? After the baby's born, I'll tell them.
Well, does that mean that you're going to let it
It's none of your business, Brett. Look, I'm just going to go down. I'm going to see Marley down at the clinic. She's trying to get Kyle to maybe see a therapist.
Are you sure that that's wise, now that we know that he's guilty?
No, I don't. Which is what I am going to tell her, to stay away from him. And you, too, stay away from him.
A woman stopped me at the airport. Aren't you the rapist friend? The rapist friend. If everyone didn't already know who I was, I'd put it on a T-shirt.
Was she hostile?
Actually, she was more fascinated, but I doubt she'd let me date her daughter.
Then again, it's easy to read into things.
I didn't need to. I mean, people are so judgmental. They don't know you, but they have an opinion.
What's important is not what other people think. It's what you feel.
Besieged. I mean, you're the first person, and I mean this, the first person who's talked to me as if I was a person, and not some media freak.
Well, you're a human being, Kyle.
Most women don't believe that. Most women believe that there are human beings, and then there are men. Men are born guilty.
Guilty of what?
Lust. Of sexual thoughts. In this climate, you look at a woman and she slaps you with a harassment suit.
So you're saying you think men are at a disadvantage?
We're handicapped from the start. And it's a no-win situation. They've got the game rigged. You're polite, you're a wimp. You express yourself, and you're a rapist.
You know, that's why I think communication is so important. And it's so simple. Actually, there's a college here that actually requires students to take a course on how to communicate.
Are you seeing anyone? And since we're communicating.
No, I was seeing someone, but it's over.
And you're telling me the Bay City boys haven't lined up around the block?
You were saying it was difficult for men. It's also hard for women.
I don't believe it. A woman who looks like you...
You know, I don't think looks play a big part in the long-term success of a relationship.
That's spoken like a beautiful woman.
No, it's true. People take their advantages for granted.
Insensitive. Why are you single?
Kyle, you know, my life is very hectic. I don't think I appear very available to most men.
But you are available.
I'm available to go to a film or dinner with someone I found interesting. I mean, as long as we discuss the parameters.
I don't get it. I mean, I don't mean to put myself down, but usually it's not this easy. I mean, you let me buy you a drink. Okay, a club soda. And you're talking to me. You're listening. Why are you so nice?
You and I are never going to agree about this, so it's stupid to even argue.
I can't believe you lied to me.
You are relentless.
Look, it's not safe.
That's exactly why I have it. To protect myself, to be safe. You saw what happened to the studio.
Yes, I did. So Kyle blew up and you immediately reached for the gun.
Did I use it? I don't think so.
Lorna, I have seen this before. The moment the gun enters the picture, it is guaranteed that someone is going to get hurt.
Well, it isn't going to be me.
You don't know that.
No, I do know that. Now, look, Victor, today we are going live with this interview. What do you think Kyle's going to do?
I don't know.
Well, suppose he sees it. Suppose he gets really angry. Suppose he hides in the elevator or in the parking garage.
Oh, so that's the plan, huh? You go on TV, you get Kyle mad as hell, and then when he comes after you, blow his head off. That is the perfect crime. No jury in the world would convict.
Well, maybe that's your plan, but it's not mine.
Do not do this, Lorna.
Look, when someone tries to hurt you in your life, and it will happen, believe me, because it happens to everybody, and you decide that you want to protect yourself, then we'll talk. Not before then.
Laura Glenn is being dragged down by a tough cold. But she's about to break free with an effervescent rush of relief. Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. Pills take time to dissolve, but Alka-Seltzer Plus is ready the moment you take it, rushing powerful medicines to soothe your aches, relieve your runny nose, free your breathing. Nothing rushes relief like Alka-Seltzer Plus.
Even though our dogs are show dogs, they're our family pets, and we love them.
Pamela Fever, top breeder of champion English setters.
Dogs deserve the best we can give them. My dogs love Pedigree Mealtime. It's a great dog food. It doesn't have the fillers, and it doesn't have the soy. I feed Pedigree Mealtime, and I mix it with the canned meat. It's the perfect combination. Pedigree has been a part of my success for about 15 years. I would recommend Pedigree to anyone who wants their dog to be happy and healthy.
Pedigree, developed with vets, recommended by top breeders.
PMS. I can't stand
Not now, my back. PMS can make you miserable. Ordinary pain relievers, even Tylenol and Advil, relieve only pain. Midol PMS is formulated with an additional ingredient to relieve premenstrual bloating with no caffeine that can make you edgy.
Every month I'm sick of it.
Midol helps it all go away.
Mice. For everyone you see, there may be 15 or 20 that you don't see, and they eat in many different places. A very unhealthy situation. But put Decon Mouseproof in the places mice feed, like behind the refrigerator, the cupboard, the washer, and you'll eliminate them faster. Decon Mouseproof gets mice right where they live.
Comfy, huh? Yes, Mom. Because you weren't last night. When you were constipated. What? Aren't you glad they came out with these Phillips gel caps?
Unlike X-Lax, Phillips combines its laxative plus stool softener in an easy-to-swallow gel cap.
We didn't have gel caps when I was your age. What did you talk about?
Tonight, NBC presents the powerfully brilliant return of a 4-star show.
I want the truth!
The best cop show I've ever seen, raves Tom Shales of the Washington Post. And in its premiere episode, see Robin Williams.
You tell me who did it. I'll identify them.
You've got to watch the season premiere of Homicide, NBC tonight.
Listen, I have a corporation to run. I don't have time to call your warden.
You have
every time
enough time to
break
lock
rules.
Paulina in a wine
locked
cellar,
me
is that right?
in the wine cellar. I don't know why, but she did.
Because you stole something.
Is that what she told you? Listen, let me tell you something about Paulina. I mean, she's not going to hurt you. She may lie to you, but she's not going to hurt you.
Well, she hasn't lied to me and she hasn't hurt me either.
You know something? I admire a man that's secure. I really do. Not that you have anything to worry about. Okay, sure. Paulina and I were locked in the wine cellar all night long. But, well, we actually did sample our share of expensive wine, but most of the time we talked and tried to keep each other warm. I'm just saying that people can get stranded in all kinds of places. That doesn't necessarily mean that anything happens. I mean, look at you guys. You guys went down to the rainforest. It was all sweaty jungle. Nothing happened, right? Paulina is not the kind of person to get swept away in the moment, no matter how drunk she is or how neglected
Paulina
she's
can
feeling.
handle her liquor.
Oh, you think so? Let me save you some time here, okay, Ian? I mean, after all, who knows Paulina better than I do?
I do.
From my experience, a high-maintenance woman, of which Paulina is pick of the litter, needs to be serviced or they will stray. I mean, she has a strong, natural inclination to be satisfied on a very regular basis.
Strong natural inclination? Now, what are we talking about here? Salmon, lemmings, geese?
You wouldn't want to know, Vicky. Bye.
Bye.
Is this close?
You are really terrible, you know that?
Oh, me?
Come on, that is called kicking a guy when he's down.
What? Is Ian's everybody's best friend now?
He's a nice man.
Kidnapped you.
It was an accident.
Must be a smell, the spores or something.
He's nice.
What, I'm a louse?
Frequently.
Goodbye, Vicky.
No, wait a minute. I asked you to meet me here because I have a brilliant idea.
Oh, great.
No, wait, don't flinch until you've heard the idea.
I'm listening.
Okay. So I'm going to write this article about a cop, Ryan, of course. I'm going to follow him around for a couple of weeks.
And?
And I think Bravo should publish the article. Chick, I've written articles before.
Shopping lists don't count.
Hey, you owe me for dropping the article in Bravo about what Grant did to me.
Vicky, you can't write.
You can't either.
That's why I hire people that do. The people that have experience.
Jake, what's important is the story.
No, Dollface, what's important is how you tell the story. You need to be able to hold people's interests. Ha.
I can tell a story. Hi, yeah, Paulina. No, wait, don't hang up yet. I just have to tell you something. You know, you just can't believe how jealous Jake is of Ian. I mean, you can't believe...
Hello? Oh. It's 43 in Denver. All the weather.
Held your interest.
Okay, Vicky. You write the article, I'll read it.
And publish it.
I'll read it. If it's good, I'll pass it on to the editor.
Oh, great. Who, Amanda?
Maybe.
What is the deal with you guys? I mean, I thought you were partners. What, do you have to ask her permission?
Write the article.
I mean, I'm just treating you with the same respect I would treat any person.
But I'm not any person. I'm the rapist's friend.
Well, I'm sorry you had a difficult experience.
Difficult experience? I make love to a woman who's been all over me all night long, and she tries to railroad me for rape.
And you're angry about that.
Angry? I'm way beyond angry. So, excuse me if I'm, what, a little careful when a beautiful woman acts like an interested party?
Kyle, we're talking. I mean, that's all it is. We're just having a conversation.
It's never just conversation. And you know it.
Hi. Hi, nice to see you. This is my friend. I would like to continue this conversation.
Well, I got a plane to catch. How long is this going to take?
Probably about a half an hour.
Fine. Then I will wait. Maybe you'll let me buy you some dinner.
I'll see you.
Now that is one nice woman. almost makes me sad to leave. Almost. Vodka rocks.
Matt is in Chicago at an affiliates meeting,
Good. Well, it means that he won't be here scrutinizing everything we have to say.
Well, Felicia, he's worried about being sued, which is why you have to watch everything you say and never, ever mention Kyle by name. And when is Lauren supposed to be here?
Any minute.
Oh, good.
Paulina, I'm glad you're producing this show.
Well, it's an important show. And I'm grateful to Matt for giving me the chance.
It'll make Lorna so comfortable. You know, she knows you and she trusts you.
Well, good, good. Now, I want to make sure that I understand how you're going to focus the interview.
Well, I don't have any intention of recapping this whole thing.
Well, it would be hard to find someone who wasn't familiar with the story.
I think it's very important that we show Lorna's feelings right now. How the outcome of this trial has affected her life and how it's doing it right now.
Felicia, I want to make sure that this doesn't come off as a personal vendetta.
No, I know that. Absolutely not. Lorna and I both agree this is about helping women.
Good.
Helping women to come forward if this happens to them.
Good. Well, maybe she can speak about her experience with the police and the hospital. A lot of women are frightened by the thought of being questioned and examined.
Yes, good.
Good.
I just think if we show a woman, a lady who has been so disappointed by the system, and that she's still able to come forward, I think we'll have a successful show, don't you?
Excellent. Absolutely. Listen, I'll be monitoring the calls as they come in, okay?
Great. Excuse me a minute. I have to talk to Lorna.
I'm here.
What? What's this about you carrying a gun? All right, it's mine. It's licensed. I know how to use it. Honey, if you're this nervous, I think we should get you a bodyguard.
Oh, please. Look, I want to take care of this myself. Now, I have been through this with Victor. I don't want to talk about this
Now,
anymore.
listen to me. Kyle did not use a gun when he raped you. If he comes after you again and you've got a gun on you...
Do you want me to do this interview?
Lorna, do you want me to do this interview? Yes, fine.
Then let me focus on one thing at a time. All right? First, the interview. And you know how these things give me the creeps.
If you can get through a trial, honey, you can get through anything.
When spills are at their worst, Bounty's at its best. It's the quicker, thicker picker-upper. Bounty is quicker and thicker than any other national two-ply paper towel. When spills are at their worst, Bounty's at its best.
I was blown away when my dentist told me I had tartar. Doctor, I said, I use regular baking soda toothpaste. My teeth feel clean. Jakey said, it's not enough. Use new tartar control Crest with baking soda, and your teeth will be cleaner.
Now you can get the clean feeling of baking soda and proven tartar control from Crest in a toothpaste that prevents tartar better than regular baking soda toothpaste.
So I brushed with tartar control Crest with baking soda, and my next visit's great. I finally cleaned up my act.
A smart choice from the Dentist's Choice.
What do you have? A jelly sandwich, chipsy noodles, and a box of purple stuff. How about you? Cheese twisties and a chocolate bar. I've got turkey sandwich, banana yogurt, and a bottle of Sunny Delight. You've got Sunny Delight? You can't fit Sunny Delight in a lunchbox.
Sunny Delight Singles. The same vitamins as Big Sunny Delight, with a delicious citrus taste kids love.
How'd your mom get it to shrink? Magic. Oh, yeah. Magic.
Sunny Delight Singles. The good stuff kids go for.
You want healthy, shiny hair? It comes from the inside out. My hair wasn't always so healthy. Now I use Pantene Pro V shampoo and treatment conditioner every day. Pantene Pro V has special provitamins. They penetrate to improve hair all the way to the tips. So what you get is healthy, shiny Pantene hair.
Pantene Pro V, for hair so healthy it shines.
Don't go another day without it.
Because relieving your cough and cold often means taking a cough syrup and a cold medicine, Vicks introduces relief that replaces both. New Formula 44 Liquicaps. The cold relief you need, plus liquid cough medicine doctors recommend 3 times more than codeine.
Oh, yeah.
All in one doubly remarkable dose of relief. Get 2 kinds of relief in one. New Vicks Formula 44 Liquid Caps.
Hey.
Hi.
You see my sister?
No, I haven't. Listen, can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
You're good friends with Jake, right?
Yeah, but I mean, don't hold it against
Do
me.
you think the guy would be capable of reporting me for an infraction?
What do you mean, like to your parole officer? Well, no, wait a minute. I don't know. Do you mean it already happened, or you're afraid it might?
It already happened.
Oh, and the question is, did Jake do it?
Exactly.
Well, thing with Jake, you know, you have to figure out what's in it for him. I mean, in order to understand Jake, you have to understand what he wants.
He wants Paulina. That's what he wants.
What is the deal? I mean, all these gorgeous guys just pining after her. Okay, so I suppose, you know, she's nice and everything, but hunk bait?
Do you think he really wants her back?
Who cares what he wants? The important thing is, what do you guys want?
Yeah.
Ah, trouble in paradise, huh? So you had a little fight. Big deal. What about it? Jake. Should have known. That's his specialty, driving people crazy. I think it's his main talent.
You know, I don't understand what she ever saw in that guy anyway.
Hey, she had her chance with him. She left him at the altar. Okay, listen. Word from the wise. Now, Jake is my friend, so I don't really want to get involved in the middle of this, but you gotta take a deep breath. I mean, you have to stop letting him get to you. Good.
I don't care about Jake.
No, but you do care about Paulina, and Jake knows it, and he's going to keep pushing those buttons until you stop reacting. Or I suppose you could just blow up and then spend the rest of your term in prison. I mean, that is what Jake wants. Hey, you give him an opening. He's going to take it.
Well, it's good to see that some things never change.
Yep, like you never learning how to knock.
Well, I thought you'd want to hear the latest. I guess not.
What'd you do?
Nothing. I went to the police station to see Vicky, and I ran into Jungle Jim.
What was he doing at the police station?
I think he was there talking to his parole officer.
Why?
Well, I have no idea why. Look, Paulina, you should really help the guy put a lid on. I mean, he blew up at me, you know. I have no idea why, although I'm sure it had something to do with you locking me in the wine cellar.
I did not lock you in the wine cellar. The door slammed shut.
I was there. You don't have to convince me. I tried to tell him that nothing happened. That all you did was you took a nap. Doesn't the guy trust you?
All right, I'm going to say this once, very slowly so you get it. Get off his case.
I'm not on his case,
You
Paulina.
veto him every chance you get, and it's not a pretty thing.
Listen, it is not my fault if he cannot control his
It
temper.
is your fault if you provoke him. Now leave him alone. Ian only has a couple of more weeks before his release, and I don't want you goading him into jeopardizing his parole. Do you understand me? Are we clear?
Yes. I am Ian's keeper.
Fine. Whatever works for you. Now, what do you want?
Nothing. I just wanted to talk to you about some of the coverage at the Corey party.
You erased the tape.
No.
All of it that mattered, you blowing up at Amanda.
I mean, there's got to be some of that we can still...
Boring. I dropped the story.
Just like that.
Just like that. Dennis, we go live in 2 minutes. Make sure everyone's in place, okay?
Fine.
Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a really interesting story that needs my attention.
Victor, what brings you down here?
Yeah, Felicia's show. She's interviewing Lauren about the rape, live.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, I just hope that freak who did this to her is watching.
The guy's still in town? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, nothing makes any sense, man. I mean, how could a man brutalize a woman like that?
You know, we do have an outpatient service.
That man over there keeps staring at you. Don't look.
Would you be more comfortable talking somewhere else?
Would you mind?
No, not at all. Come on. Okay.
Come on, get rid of her. Make me good again.
man, you know about this? Turn it up.
Today, we're going to meet a very courageous young woman. My daughter, Lorna Devon. Lorna was recently raped. She had the strength and the integrity to come forward and see to it that this crime would be prosecuted. Please help me welcome her. Lorna, tell everybody why you wanted to be on the show today.
Because the man who raped me went free. He's out there. And he's free to do this all over again if we don't stop him.
Nice touch, especially if Astrid or Algernon decide they want to go galloping off. What are you doing?
Nothing, and it's Burgett and Bertrand, or Bertrand, rather.
Chloe or Claude, and you're cleaning.
Not cleaning. This is not cleaning. This is, hey, what time is it? You know, isn't it time for Felicia's show to start?
Oh, she's interviewing that author that I loathe. What's his name? The best-selling economist?
Oh, spend your way out of debt?
Yeah, real deep thinker.
Oh.
And besides, I don't want to share you with the television. Will you stop this?
I can't help it. I'm nesting. Oh.
Oh. I know.
No, honey, you don't.
No.
You don't.
I do. All that counterweight pulling on your lumbar like that.
Oh, honey, you read too much.
I didn't read about this. I experienced it.
You experience... Oh, yeah, right. I forgot. Your empathy exercise. What is this?
Meet my belly, among other things. That's it.
Cass, this looks like a real pregnancy.
Yeah. Yeah, well, don't look at me like that. It's perfectly normal. I didn't wear it outside.
I'm listening.
You won't laugh?
I never make a promise I can't keep, you know that.
You're gonna laugh. This was the pregnancy simulator that we had at the birthing class while you were away, and they told the fathers that they could use it and try it out, so.
You wore this for me? For little Damien or Diana?
Enid Elvis, yes.
You are so lucky you're married to me.
Oh, I am. I am?
Yes, you are, because when they come to take you away, I won't let them. It's so lifelike. It's very lifelike.
I'd rather you.
What are you? Get smart following me around?
I was just designing an entryway.
In the dark?
Okay, fine. I was following you.
I appreciate your concern, Red.
Look, as long as Kyle is still in town and the two of you are still angry with each other...
You're going to referee.
Yeah, I mean, I pulled every one of my brothers out of fights at one time or another in their lives.
I'm not your brother, Fred.
Accepting help from people. I regret that it had to come to this.
No, it's okay.
That
I want to see this.
Have to do it all
Huh?
by myself.
Yeah.
You see, rape is all about destruction. And you have to be able to stand up for yourself in order to prove that you still have a self. It's the only way that you can have a life again. Is there any advice that you would like to give to other women? I made a lot of mistakes. I didn't ask to be raped. But it's not a perfect world out there, as we all know. You have to protect yourself. And the one way to do that is to avoid playing dangerous games. I didn't. I was trying to prove something to somebody. That I was invincible. Not. It was easier for me at the time to trash whatever relationship we had and prove that I didn't care by going to a bar and flirting with a man that I didn't know. I drank too much, I lost control, and I invited two strange men back to my apartment late at night. Real bright. Part of the reason I was raped was because I was too far gone to remember to lock my front door before I passed out on the couch. You also need to learn some good, strong physical moves to defend yourself.
I'd like to give her a few strong physical moves myself.
We'll be giving you the names and numbers of groups that will teach women self-defense at the end of the show. But now, Lorna, let me ask you, do you have something else you'd like to add? If we don't, then we can go right to the phones.
I think we should take some calls.
Okay, good. I think there's time for a call before the commercial. Yes, one call. Remember now, we're talking about rape, and there is somebody on the line. Hello? You're on the air.
There are two sides to every story.
Yes, there are always two sides. What is your question, please?
Where does she get off blaming men for her problems?
Well, I don't think she's blaming men in general.
There are a lot of guys here at Sassy's who caught her act that night. The woman was tanked and dressed like a slut.
Who is this?
A man. Or is that
He's
not
crazy.
allowed?
What's not allowed is calling people names.
She's called two men rapists by my count.
You know, someone should invent a technology to electrocute a guy like that right through the phone. Morgan?
The judge threw out the charges, so who's to say she was even raped?
The medical examiner determined that she was raped.
I was there that night, lady. I saw her sashay down the end of the bar and plant a big wet kiss on the first guy.
I am well aware that a double standard exists in this country.
It's yes, 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 until she wakes up the next morning and changes her mind.
Unless you have a legitimate question, I don't know what you want me to say.
Why'd you do it, Lorna? Why'd you change your mind?
Lorna? It's him.
It's the guy who raped me.
Why'd you change your mind, Lorna?
It wasn't the pregnancy simulator. I was really pregnant. And then Morgan...
Morgan was in this dream?
Yeah, he delivered the baby. Oh, it's a nightmare, Frank. Well, wait till you have contractions.
Honey, you had contractions.
I was in labor. I mean, I had a baby in a birthing tub here in our living room floor. I was terrified.
Oh, honey, it's all right.
I'm the one who's supposed to be comforting you.
Yes, but I'm fine.
Yeah, well, you say that now. But let me tell you, it's a frightening, frightening prospect. Having your whole body taken over by excruciating pain.
Cass, if I admit to even the slightest apprehension, you will slap me in a hospital so fast
No.
I will...
No, that's one thing I learned from all of this. You have to feel safe. And if having a baby here at home makes you feel safe, then that's what we're going to do.
I do have to admit I'm scared.
I know, baby, so am I.
Oh.
But we're supposed to be. I mean, think what we're doing. We're bringing a new life into the world. If that isn't worthy of mustering the biggest emotions that we can, why bother?
I'm so glad I'm doing this with you.
Here in our home?
It's family. We're making a family. Control room.
Hi there. Can I speak to Paulina Corey, please?
She's on the floor and can't be disturbed.
Okay, could you leave a message for me, please? Tell her it's Ian Rain calling. It's very important. She needs to get this message. I will be waiting for her at the clinic until 9 o'clock. Yeah, it's very important.
I'll make sure that Paulina gets this. Hello. Interesting interview.
Jake, what are you still doing here? I told you I was busy.
Yes, well, I thought that
Actually, I don't want to
would
hear
say
it. If you think you can weasel your way back in, you can forget it.
Paulina, I just wanted to come
Are
by
you
and have-
deaf? I said no. Paulina? Yeah, Dennis has to tell you we're back live. Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you. Jake, do us both a favor, okay? Just go.
Ian? Message from Jake.
Run out of answers, Lorna? Out of lies? Don't you think it's time you told the truth? Admit it. You and I had a good time. You wanted me as much as I wanted you.
Yeah, I wanted black and blue marks all over my body. I wanted to feel dirty. I wanted to feel violated. You are sick. You raped me.
Not according to the best legal minds Bay City has to
You got
offer.
through the loophole, okay, but you were going to have to live with what you did to me for the rest of your life. And somewhere, somehow, you are going to get what you deserve.
How dare you call up and torment my daughter like this?
You ought to be thanking me, lady, for boosting your ratings. Without me, your
Without
show's just
you,
two whiny
we
women.
wouldn't be here if you hadn't raped my daughter.
Your daughter's a tramp, but you can't handle that. So what do? A whitewash. I feel sorry for your viewers. Tell her.
Yeah, all right.
I'm terribly sorry. We'll be right back.
Lorna, are you all right?
Do you want me to take you home?
Yes, take her home. I can handle the rest of the show.
No, that's what he wants.
Look, forget about him. Just worry about yourself.
I'm going to finish this, Victor.
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
You showed her.
You can't let him walk all over you. You know what I mean? Drinks all around on me, boy. Hey, but he's my best friend.
Best friend, you lied to me, Carl.
You want a drink? Me and my friends, my real friends, are celebrating my talk show debut.
How could you call up that woman and torment her like that?
She's a liar.
Is she? I don't think so. I think you're the liar. I think you lied about when you got my messages.
Hey, I came.
I know
as
when you
soon
got
as
to
I
Seattle. I know. You got stopped for running a red light.
Well, if that isn't just the age of information.
What else did you lie about, Kyle?
Oh, that time that you made the cannoli for Frank and I? I hate cannoli.
Do you? You raped her, didn't you? You raped her. You pinned her down, you raped her.
Okay, I got your messages, and okay, I waited. But how was I gonna know that the slut's gonna go all the way on this?
You would've let me go to jail?
Oh, I didn't know, did I? Didn't. Kyle came back in the nick of time. Good old Kyle, right in the nick of time.
No, Morgan!
Break it up before I call the cops. Don't you have a plane to catch?
Not a minute too soon.
Morgan, let it go.
Why'd you get off my back?
Look, I'm not gonna leave you here.
What, did someone hire you to follow me?
No, but I'm...
Leave me alone, would you?
Fine, if that's the way you want it.
I'll take another drink. All right, make it two. Nobody loves me. I'm gonna call a cab. Yeah, I need a cab to the airport.
Hi, I'm sorry that took a little longer than I expected.
It's all right, you're worth the wait. Club soda, right?
No, thank you, I'm not thirsty. Are you all right?
Why?
You just look a little upset.
I am a little upset.
Kyle, as you know, I work at the clinic.
Florence Nightingale.
No, I'm not Florence Nightingale. I'm a counselor there, and as a matter of fact, I do rape crisis counseling. I want you to know that I've set up a number of workshops for men's sexual offender groups, and it is not unusual for men to feel an enormous amount of rage.
Rapists, you mean?
Sometimes, yes, that rage is acted out in rape. But what's important is that these men find a safe place where they can face their feelings, a safe place where they can learn how to control their feelings, and eventually they can learn how to have very successful and loving relationships.
Let me guess. You have them beat drums and talk about how their fathers neglected them.
No. There are no drums. But there are a lot of kinds of therapy. And if one doesn't work, there's always another. Kyle, it's completely confidential. Now, I have a list of people you can contact in Seattle. Your friend Morgan mentioned to me.
Oh, my friend Morgan. How nice to him to think of me. How nice of him to arrange a chance meeting.
Morgan did not arrange any meeting.
Let me ask you something. If I use your name at one of these clinics, do you get a commission?
Of course not.
You know what? I should have known it. A beautiful blonde coming on to me.
Kyle, I did nothing or said nothing to lead you to believe
that you were a shrink? Oh, excuse me. A rape crisis counselor. You know what? You're no better than Lorna. In fact, you're worse, because she only lied after the fact.
I'm sorry. This was my mistake. I just thought it might help you to talk to someone who understands and who's not going to judge you.
Not judge? Hey, you think I'm a rapist? How much more judgmental can somebody get, huh?
Sorry, my mistake. Excuse me, I have to get to work.
She wants to do this.
Do you think she can handle it?
I don't know. If she can, if there's a problem. I'll go to a commercial. I'll finish the show.
All right.
Felicia, stand by, please. We're almost back.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you, Paulina. Okay, Helen. Here we go. We're back, and we're still taking calls. Remember, the subject is rape. Okay, here we go. Hello. You're on the air.
I was raped, and I was wondering how you know, my husband is very understanding. It's just that I can't seem to be able to, I can't let him touch me.
Since you were raped, you and your husband have not made love?
How'd you get yourself to feel normal again?
I think it's very difficult. It's okay.
Like you, I am involved with a very sensitive man. He's wonderful. He's been with me every step of the way since this whole thing happened. He's a truly terrific person. I hear what you're saying, and I understand your question. I just don't think that I have an answer for you. I don't know if there is an answer. Because I don't know if I will ever be able to let a man get close to me again.
You watching this, Kyle? You see what you did to my daughter? You're gonna pay for this, Kyle. So help me God, you're gonna pay for this.
You're rude. You know that?
I beg your pardon?
You just get up and walk right out in the middle of a conversation.
Kyle, as I said, I really need to get back to work, and I honestly don't know what else there is to say.
Honesty has very little to do with this.
Good night.
We say good night when I say so.
Good afternoon. This is Patrice Wood. Coming up tonight on Newswatch 10, an important warning for people with asthma. A widely used asthma drug is being recalled. Plus, find out how the legally blind can read. Those stories beginning up front at 5:30.